Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, and the battle on the ice should be ferocious as it always is in the American Hockey League here. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Reign have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Dumps it in. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Takes the shot. Makes the save. Angles it over to Holtz. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. With possession along the wall. Passes it over. Scores! The captain comes through. Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Simon's got control of the puck in the corner. Handles the pass. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides the puck across to Kavanaugh. Puck sent in, and the defensive pairing will change it up. And he takes the pass. He got all of that one. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the boards. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Big cut stop there.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Point-to-point pass. Huge steal in his own end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Phantoms take possession in the defensive end. Ontario's moving it into the offensive end. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Ontario's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Cates. Takes the pass. The Reign have taken possession in their own end. Holtz gains the zone. Lehigh Valley's moving it up the ice. The Phantoms played along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Southern. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Reign have taken control of the puck. Drills them. Ontario's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Copeland. What a steal in his own end. Driving right to the front. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped. Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows that he's coming in and he has to do something to make change because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime. But anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's buying in, so you're starting fresh.
Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Now's your chance to play clean. Join us at our arena as the first sports and entertainment facility in the entire country to use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Play Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us
face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Ontario's in a tie game, and really they're lucky they are, James, because their opponent has really taken it to them. Why? Because they've mismanaged the puck and they've had way too many turnovers.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Knuebel's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. And he takes the dish. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Lehigh Valley's won the draw. Moves it to Konechny. Takes the feed. Oh, just wide.
Will there be some frustration with that one? You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Phantoms played along the wing. Takes the feed. Great read to break up the play. Levels them with the hit. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Semin. Fires it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We are all tied up in this one. Ontario's got it in their own zone. The Phantoms have it in the offensive end. And then pass goes off a stick. Let's the wrister go. And that goes, oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all about him, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Past the midway mark in this period, we got a tie game. Lehigh Valley's won the draw and they'll go to work. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Handles it along the blue line. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Lehigh Valley's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Sends it into the offensive zone. The Phantoms gain possession. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Directed over to Berglund. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Getting into the later stages of this period, Lehigh Valley's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Ontario's got possession here in their own end. Sends the pass over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Reign have it now. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction. Tries to feed it over to guard. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. He might have a step here. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Passes over to guard. Quick shot. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Join our fan club and receive a membership card, discounts on team merchandise and team ringtones, as well as email notifications on upcoming promotions and exclusive fan club member events.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Ontario's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They got to hound pucks, and then they got to get going north. But when they do, they have to have an attack mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
They put the puck into the offensive end. The Phantoms will play it in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Semin. Puts it on net. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. In today's game, so many goaltenders are butterfly goalies, and he is no different as he drops into the butterfly, looking to get his arms up quick enough, but he can't. The shooter just whistles one up high.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Dishes it to Semin. Lehigh Valley's ready to go on the attack. Here's a feed in front, and that doesn't connect. And they continue to apply pressure here. Scoops up the puck here. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Phantoms scoop it up along the boards. Slides it over with pace to Konechny. Shot! Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Phantoms now lead by 2. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Redirected in front. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Lehigh Valley's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Parink has won a big draw in their own end. Here's an opportunity, and he makes a stop with the glove. Ontario's got him along the wall. Works it across to Knubel. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Makes his presence known on the ice. Goes right to the crease. Turns it aside with the glove. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Shuts him down.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. The Phantoms carried along the wall. Whiffs on that. Ontario's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Brown. And they cough it up at center. And he makes the easy save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Steps inside the line.
Lehigh Valley's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
They go on the attack from the left side. Ontario's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming.
Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Phantoms are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Phase stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Adams. Here's a chance. Turns it aside with the glove. Franz has it in the defensive end. Ontario's got possession at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Makes it look easy with the stop. Quick pass to Franz. The Reign have gained possession off the wall. Ontario's crossed the line and on the attack. Dishes it off. He scores! Lehigh Valley's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Ontario's won it. Quick feed to Brown. Loses the coverage there. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Fantastic save! Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Lehigh Valley's coaching staff has to feel good about this one. They stuck to the game plan, and it ultimately worked out in the end.
Yeah, a close game, and they owned the bulk of possession time, but I think that the underlying metrics are also going to tell a story about the battles won. I think it's going to tell a story about takeaways and turnovers in the offensive zone, which tells you that they were playing fast and they were playing urgent.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.